Hey there. I'm working on this Moravian workbench that I'm just about to finish up, and today I finished doing my slab top. So this is 3.5-inch thick yellow pine, 12 inches wide. So it's made up of 8 boards across that I milled up and glued together. And one thing that people stress out about is their dog hole placement. And so one idea I had to retain as much width as possible for the slab top of a workbench and also reduce some of the stress in drilling your dog holes is to mill up your 12-inch wide blank that can run through your planer. And so I ran this through all at once, and that's the majority of my bench top. I'm going to do a very small tool tray, but I mostly want a slab top. So I milled this up, and instead of drilling into my hard work, I just took an extra board and drilled, and I didn't do a particularly good job because I didn't really care too much. And I drilled that out, and I'm just going to screw this in, and because I want it a little bit further from the edge, I'm going to add a second board in front of that, and that adds a whole extra 3 inches to the front of my slab top. Keeps most of this, especially where I'm going to be hammering onto my chisels for mortises and stuff, further back. And then this part will just be held on, and I'm going to put a lot of screws, probably 6-hole screws, to attach this middle strip on there because there's going to be all that force from my vise for my dog holes. And then this front one, we'll just get a few because it's not really going to get much abuse. And then if I want to add a hole for a hold down, I'll just drill that somewhere in the middle of the slab because that will require a lot more force when you use a hold fast to hold stuff down. So I think this is a pretty good idea if you want to reduce some of the stress of messing up your nice slab top that you've worked on. And then back here, I'm going to add 2 more, kind of the same way, but I'm going to make this into a small tray. So that will add an extra 1.5 inches here, and then another 1.5 inches in the back, and that kind of maximizes my workbench width to about 16 or 17 inches, and then I'll have like a 2 or 3 inch tool tray and then another inch there. So if I'm working on a chair, I should still have some room to balance something on. And this kind of solves a lot of issues for me. So I hope that's helpful to somebody. Let me know what you think, and give me a like, and forward it to anybody who knew is building a workbench. This is a Moravian workbench. I pretty much followed Will Meyer's plans except for the top. And instead of just using dowels, I'm also going to use 1 bolt with a star knob on the bottom, just so that it actually locks in place and I can move it to and fro. But I did use the wedging system, and I did a 15-degree angle leg. But I'm really impressed with it so far, and super excited to get it ready and usable and add my vise on there. So thanks for your time. Have a great day.